Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I like it. Let's do it.
Alrighty, folks. So, welcome to another session of our Out of the Abyss. I'm your dungeon master, dungeon mister, joined by our glorious and entrepreneuring players.
Ooh,
I this is
Hello.
entrepreneuring.
Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully, the characters are at least.
We're gonna give up the overall goal of the campaign and just start our own business down here,
That's right.
no.
making
Capitalism.
making bread.
Well, to be fair,
Making bread, yeah.
in society these days, you have to be some sort of entrepreneur. In
It's true.
society back in the day, that still helped.
Hustle culture.
That's right. Speaking of hustling, you guys were doing some hustling and bustling through some caverns last time. So let's talk about what happened there before we get into what's going to happen this time and what we will find this time. So last time you guys were heading out back into the Underdark Wilds. Learned that one of your companions' birthday was on the horizon. Beryl Kilmander spoke highly of their lifelong friend of the Lord's Alliance, Hilvius Haver. Having some time to hopefully prepare something, especially to keep the troops' spirits and morale up, you continued your journey. But terrible tragedy was to strike when a flash flood in a camping cavern swept away a good amount of your supplies, as well as causing the untimely death of Feral Kilmander. Despite Grazlax's best efforts, and your own, to stop them from their grisly fate. Unfortunately, this was seen in a harsh light towards Grazlax, but you kept the fact that he had accidentally made it impossible to revive the poor soul to yourselves. For now. So you kept on the trail, did your best to resupply and get it together and regather what you could along the way. And as harsh as it was, you had to keep going. In the days ahead, you traversed several different sorts of caverns and terrains beneath the earth. And in one such cavern, you came across a young boulette pup, one that fungi ended up befriending, in hopes of taming it for himself to become a new best friend. But especially since you have some helpful hands from some Emerald Enclave members here, taming this wild beast is entirely possible. But the journey must continue on. And there were still celebrations to be prepared, as per the last wishes of Feral Kilmander for their friend, Hilvius Haver. And that, folks, is where we're going to pick up. You guys have like a couple of days to do any preparations for this birthday party for Hilvius Haver. What, pray tell, are you doing to ready yourselves, other troops, or whoever? What are you doing in preparation? You tell me.
Well, where are we at?
You're in a dark cave.
Did we get everything?
You got a
Yeah,
got a little fungi is going to be occupied, so he will not be able to help out as he will be lagging behind trying to best train this boulette pup.
And as far as the supplies for the fresh baked bread, I know we had talked about Dusk could possibly find a.
There was some, I believe it was blue something. Blue gill, blue
Blue caps.
blue caps. There you go. Thank you. There were some blue caps, which can be used as a nutritious but bland flour. At least the spores could be. So you collected several of those briefly.
Right, you need a kiln, right?
Well, ideally an oven.
I can make something similar probably with the earth elemental. We could craft I mean, he can move stone, so could craft something quite easily with that. Isabeau, are you able to help in any of that construction? If I can get the raw materials.
I could help smith some blocks.
All right. So we can do that.
Essentially, everyone can do one thing to help prepare for whatever this is.
Oh, darn. I need to talk to the lads and tell them to give up their booze for the birthday.
So you can do one thing to help prepare
Son of a
for
bitch.
the birthday party ahead. There's not enough time to multitask like crazy. But what is the one thing everyone is doing?
Once you guys got the stove up, I can start the fire and stoke it a little bit.
Right.
I would say the
We're,
one thing is we're focused on making the bread.
Yeah.
Aye.
So who is doing what?
All of the earth elementals, like, because they can move all the stone really easily. So I'll have it make like a rough construction and then let Isabeau kind of fine tune it with her crafting.
So you're both working on the same thing? Just making sure.
Aye. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we'd have to. There's no other way to get enough material.
Fair enough. I mean, there's rocks everywhere. You're in caves. There's holes in a lot of the rocks. But Alan will be guiding the earth elemental to gather rocks, while Yezebo does her best to do what, Yezebo?
I'm not sure. We're trying to make an oven.
I don't know.
Aye, that's what we're trying to make.
I can only work with metal or rope.
Go on.
What do you need help with, Callan, that I could assist?
Fine tuning. I didn't know if that was one of your crafting or you could use magic for it. I can construct a rough oven, but yeah, I didn't know what your powers allowed you to do.
Wood, metal, fabric, and alchemical stuff. I can't really work the stone like I thought.
All right. Then I'll construct the oven.
Okay.
So Callan and the earth elemental alone will be trying to construct the oven.
All right, we got the oven under control.
Great.
Okay.
Good job.
I could use my chemist supplies to try to make the bread. Take
You
the
do have
mushroom
a resident
caps.
chef on
Yeah.
hand.
Yeah.
We already have.
That I don't
Who's being awfully
exactly
quiet
know my
about doing
place.
it.
I just assumed since we had talked about it repeatedly.
Yeah.
And he's trying to make it less bleh.
Yeah.
Birthday bread.
Birthday bread.
Birthday bread.
Okay.
Is there any?
Well, you tell me, what would you
local-
guys want to do to have this birthday party ready? What do you want to do for the birthday girl?
Oh, I have a special surprise
Not you.
for her.
You're making an oven.
So, is there any local flowers, plants, anything like that around that I could pick as sort of a gift? I know Yes has already worked on the liar's dice that we're going to gift her.
They are indeed dice-like in shape,
Correct.
and a carving that looks almost like a dog. Yeah, do you want to spend some time looking for bouquets of flowers?
Yes.
Fungal flowers? Give me a survival check.
Yes. Ooh, I'm not gonna find any flowers.
Okay. What are Casmus and Yezbo doing to prepare for this birthday party? It's not that hard of a question, y'all. It's a birthday
No.
party. Don't overthink it. What do you want to do for a birthday party? Are you getting anyone else involved? Are you just keeping it in the inner circle? Are you trying to keep it tight-lipped? Are you giving presents? Are you providing anything else other than bread for the troops and flowers? You guys tell me. This is how would you prepare for a birthday party? Just in general.
Yezebo's never had a birthday party in her life.
How would Yezbo
Thanks.
plan
Thanks,
for
DM.
how
Bringing up a sore subject.
I
how
don't.
would she
I
plan
don't
for a
understand.
party, a celebration in someone's honor? That's not an uncommon idea in any society.
Yeah, but Drow society has a lot of like
So what is
flagellation
okay,
and
so what is Yezebo presenting for the birthday? Is she gonna get a whip and chains?
no.
Because you
No, she
certainly
thinks
could.
that's
Like I don't.
she's
I didn't know it was that kind of
she's
party.
lost. She has no idea. She knows that this person likes to play dice and they want bread. And other than that, she's like,
Okay.
don't know.
That's almost like where I am too. It's like I'm trying to find things, but it's like
I could fine tune her dice, try to make them look as best as possible. But Yezebo is really just like sitting in a corner, like, okay, no one's really asked me to do anything that I have actual help could help with. I mean, during the party, I could throw some lights up, but would she even know? Festivals.
Why not?
You could prepare a magical presentation in advance, combining
Absolutely.
several different cantrips and spells. You could be the entertainment.
Yeah.
Okay. But he said before to prepare for the party, and
That's
that's
what it's saying. Like, yeah, prepping, like practicing like a repertoire of some sort of entertainment. Absolutely, that can totally be a thing.
okay. So dancing lights and prestidigitation and whatever
Summoning some sort of illusion or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
You tell me.
And you can be in charge of the birthday spankings if you want to.
Exactly.
She doesn't know that's a thing. So unless she has asked or described.
I think a drow female would know about birthday spankings.
Absolutely.
To be fair, it's just part of the regularly scheduled whipping and spanking program. It just happens to occur on the male's birthday.
Yeah, it just happens to be that day.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
So Yezbo's going to try to get together some sort of entertainment package. Question mark?
Yes.
Okay. What is Casmus doing?
I think the best thing since he's knows a lot of with fire, he's probably gonna help the Dusk keep stoking the fire and correctly and with his instruction and everything, because he can easily light up the fire in the cairn and keep it up. That's the only thing I can really see that he can do easily and that he wouldn't know what to do.
Okay. Casmus is going to start a fire and keep it lit.
It's a very important part of baking.
It also brings us light, so that's a good thing.
So, for this, I would like Already made Weller roll a survival check. Dusk, give me a sleight of hand check at advantage because you are proficient with your cook's utensils. Callan, give me a. Are you proficient in stonework?
I'm not. No. I got carpenter tools and yeah. I mean, I could
Average
construct
bread.
something. Yeah, I could construct basically a wooden stone.
I'll say give
'Cause-
me either your call of an athletics or a. Almost Arcana.
I'll take athletics. Can I use my divine inspiration? Call upon the gods to guide me.
God, please make this oven good.
Right.
What do you mean divine inspiration?
One of my abilities is to give me advantage on athletics checks. Peerless athlete.
Absolutely.
I will do so then.
And Dusk, let me know what you roll.
Oh, you didn't see it? Here we
No.
go with this crap again. A big old 12. That's why I said, average bread.
Okay.
But hold on, this might be the best oven ever. Nope.
They are rocks. Yezebo, since you are
Come on,
providing
yes.
the entertainment, I will need a performance check to
Do something
prepare
impressive.
your performance.
Can I use Arcana because I'm using spells?
No.
Alrighty.
Come on, you're still gonna do really good.
Still gotta do good.
Look at that. Wait, that's
That's
persuasion.
persuasion, but what is your performance? Are you proficient with performance?
No, take 4 off that.
It'll be a 16.
Okay.
Still better than the oven and the bread.
Yeah.
Right.
But Casmus is gonna keep this fire stoked.
Yeah, that's a
And it's
guarantee.
going to
There's
help the bread.
No roll necessary for that.
Damn it.
It's a fire. You guys can make fire. And just out of curiosity, you're not telling anyone in your camp about this? Is that what I'm understanding?
I didn't have time. You wouldn't let me.
We were only allowed to do one thing.
I would have told all the lads to get all the booze they could get together.
Flowers, or as you're putting together an oven.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I don't really can say as I'm putting together the bread. That's a little different, but
Weller would maybe single out someone from each group, the de facto leader, and clue them in on the celebration and the desire to keep it secret.
The de facto
Except
leader
for-
of the spies would now be Hilvius Haver. The birthday. girl.
Okay. I'm not
Got it.
so worried about the spies. We could surprise the whole spies. Who are the untrustworthy bastards?
The Zentarum. Eandro's
Yeah,
in
I'm not-
charge of them.
Well, he's the one that came with us to.
He is.
Yeah, all right. I'll tell him.
He's our
I'll
red
tell him.
shirt. Yeah.
He's a red shirt that
He's a
survived.
red
I'll
shirt,
tell
yeah.
him, but I will make sure to stress the importance to him that it not get out, that it needs to be a surprise.
I like it.
Okay. And you're trying to keep all of this without Hilvius Haver finding out.
Without the spy finding out.
mhm.
I think that's the intent. It's a surprise party we want. That's her.
So is
Best
anybody
friend's dying
keeping her
wish.
distracted? Like someone who's only in charge of a fire.
I don't even know how we would distract her, to be honest.
Come up with stuff for her to do.
Someone
her a
does need
tale,
to find a giant rat down here to lead a birthday song to provide the complete Underdark Chuck E. Cheese experience.
right? We don't have a were-rat in our party, do we, anymore, sadly?
Yeah, not anymore.
Now that we know.
None of the gnomes, by chance, would any of them happen to be were-rats by chance?
I
It
was
was worth
kidding.
a shot.
Please don't pursue that. It would make no sense. Please don't pursue that. I'll shut up now.
Callum liked the idea.
Casmus is distracting Hilvius.
I
Come on,
could distract
Casmus.
him with I literally said, I'm literally looking to my turkey. I could literally do a
Why
bunch
don't you
of
distract a
little.
Or-
person in real life? Just talk to them and have a
or-
conversation. Be like, hey, come over here, check out this cool rock. Or, hey, look at these cool mushrooms. Or, oh, why don't you tell me about some of your, stories?
Yeah, you're
Or-
super
or
charismatic,
tell them
aren't you?
a story. Like what would you do to distract a real person? Usually talking.
Hmm.
We're all introverts. We don't know. We shy away from human interaction.
Humans are terrible.
They are.
But it's entirely up to you how you want to distract her. Keep her out of the loop.
Just do the disappearing like thumb trick for 2 days straight.
Yeah. For today's straight. Yeah.
Mhm.
He's single now. You could flirt.
So you just use up close magic?
No, I would talk. I would keep. Just talk to her and keep her.
See how she's doing. Be a confidant. Listen to how she
basically,
feels about her best friend dying.
making sure that she's all right after what happened and everything.
That's terrible.
Is Casmus is
mean-
going to be her therapist? Well, we want her to be in a semi-good mood for the party, so he's trying to help her unpack some things in 2 days.
Yeah.
Her lifelong friend just died.
We didn't do this. Don't you put this on us.
I'm just saying, and so it's. Casmus, give me a deception check to just keep her distracted.
Deception.
I'm gonna stop asking questions and just have you guys roll dice. That's
very deceptive.
all right.
Hmm.
Well, he's proficient in that, so.
I'll be honest, I didn't realize the birthday party was going to be so contentious.
We're all still reeling with the fact that Pharaoh died. We're doing the
Yeah.
best we can.
But sure enough, as you guys spend a couple of days and kind of maybe going up ahead to where you're traveling, try and get a kiln going and some bread. It's definitely more of like a open oven. There's rocks that you get hot. But eventually the morning of comes and the bread comes out. It's a little kind of bluish gray in coloration, so it's not the prettiest looking, but it tastes pretty good. Yezbo, you think you've got a pretty good routine ready for entertainment and surprise and keeping Hilvius Haver out of the loop as to why all of the other heads of the retinue are disappearing for a couple of days, and Weller actually gets a pretty good arrangement of odd fungal flowers, and almost some of them are kind of look like balloons and streamers decorated in this small cave of a variety of colors, although all in essentially different shades of gray. But but they're still colorful. It's more like pastels. You know, the occasional lighting of night lights, and like decorating a cave for a birthday party with mushrooms and fungus. It's about what you would expect. Maybe a little bit better than your average decorator would do. As there's this kind of central stone table made, the earth elemental also grabbed that too because it had time after the very intricate oven, where the blue bread is stacked and maybe smothered with some sort of honey-like substance. And as everyone starts to enter into the cavern, Yezebo, if you'll go and describe what you prepared for the entering entertainment.
She's thinking dancing lights, like floating everywhere, creating like this magical scene. And can I use prestidigitation to create like a minor fireworks show?
Be pretty
I have
minor,
to be
yeah. I mean, you can also
Well,
use
I have
leveled
to- everybody-
spells if you want. Like,
I don't have
It's a-
minor illusion or anything.
it's up to you. Tell me.
Mm,
What are you using and what does it look like? This is creativity.
I'll cast fairy fire on everybody so everybody lights up like a light show
Okay.
with like lasers, and do mini fireworks shows for just small groups.
Okay. As you get these small fireworks set up, and kind of as everyone enters into this cave, where that is set up with different arrangements of variety of drab but still colorful looking mushrooms, and like I said, some of them will kind of look like balloons and streamers, but they're all still mushrooms and fungus. And there's kind of this big earth elemental and Callan standing by the oven, proud of their work. It's definitely a fire pit. Like, that's what they made, was a fire pit. And Dusk. Actually, Dusk, you know what? You tell me, what does this bread or cake look like? Tell me about describe it for me.
So as you said, it's a blue and grayish bread. But what Dusk has done is he's turned it into a bread cake.
Kind of like those
would-
crepe cakes, almost.
Yeah, exactly. And so it's multi-tiered. Dusk wouldn't know that. Never mind.
Go for it. I don't care.
Well, knowing that prestidigitation can cause things to taste better
Yeah.
or create a minor effect on it,
Yeah.
ask Yezebo to kind of judge some magic onto the cake itself. But there's also a whole display of other breads. He's cooked them into different shapes. I can't imagine this bread would rise very much, but it's
Well,
kind
says
of like
fungal, so it's almost acts like a yeast-ish.
yeah.
But
So there's definitely lots of things. And when anyone asks him about the honey-like substance that's on it, his only comment was going to be, "It's sweet." Where'd you get it from? It's sweet. But what's it? It's sweet. That's all he'll say.
some sort
He
of
seems to dodge that. He tunes
nectar from some rotten mushroom somewhere.
or something like that.
Fair enough.
Some horrific Underdark bee he found.
Yeah,
or something.
there is this like underlying taste and aroma of mushrooms, but there is that like almost smells like a bakery in this space. As everyone shouts surprise, some people don't. Notably, none of the Zentarum do. But Hilvius kind of gasps and is that bread?
Aye. It is, lass. Dusk baked it for you. Happy birthday.
Oh, well, thank you so much. And I don't know what to say. She starts to tear up a little bit. Beryl would have loved this. She kind of looks up towards the ceiling, and as there's little glowing lights, and almost as if she's looking at a starry sky. Just kind of sniffles. And how did you know?
Farrell told me a couple weeks back, before the incident, pulled me aside and felt it nice for us to do something for you. And, well, we wanted to show our appreciation for you traveling with us, and things can obviously get a little dark and gloomy down here, but we thought maybe in this moment we could have a bit of respite and celebrate you. Happy birthday.
Isabeau's gonna walk up and be like, just, I made these for you. I know nothing about crafting game dice, but I tried. And I point out all the details. And I'd be like, you're not alone down here, even though you may feel like it sometimes.
Is that a cat?
It is a four-legged animal. Thank you.
Yes, I can see like its little tail, and it looks like it's smiling.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I don't know what to say.
I think I said it, lass. Thank you's enough. It'll be alright. We're here for you.
And as you guys are kind of around Hilvius, see all the Zentarum are kind of patting another one of theirs on the back.
I'll
And
go up to him. What's this?
you can see one of these Zentarum, Primwin Hulk. I didn't think anybody remembered. It's been so long. How did you know?
He was the other birthday.
Uh-huh.
There was another birthday. I'm asking out of character.
Yeah, there was another birthday we heard about.
You did hear. Dusk vaguely heard about it. I don't think he mentioned it to anyone though.
No.
Oh,
Yeah. Wow, you guys.
Come on up, lad. Get you a piece.
What?
The bread the Dusk baked.
What's it made out of?
I don't
It's
know.
sweet.
It's sweet, is what he keeps telling us. It tastes good.
I only like rye bread.
You
It'll
don't like
taste like
anything?
rye bread.
That's okay. I'll give it a whirl. As
I definitely make it taste like rye bread right before he eats it.
as most people are surrounding Hilvius, there's just kind of like 5 people around Primwin. Just like, yeah, it's kind of cool down here. He's less impressed, but he's more just like, oh, I had no idea. And the Zentarum are trying to play it off like, yeah, they knew.
I'm gonna eye Yandra. Be like,
Give you a smile.
dude.
And shrug.
Hilvius.
He can't keep a secret.
What's this guy's name? Primwin.
Yeah.
Helvius, it's Primwin's birthday celebration as well. We're celebrating you both, and
Oh, I
So,
know. We talked
you-
about it like 3 weeks ago. Like we were like, oh,
Yeah.
we got that birthday's coming up.
it's crazy. We remembered both of you equally, certainly.
This is a big streamer that says "Happy Birthday, Hilvius Haver."
Likely not. Because it's what it would say
somebody-
otherwise.
Big arrangement of
Someone
flowers.
take care of that. One of you magic folk make words appear in the air right now. That'd be great. Anyway,
Yes.
perhaps we all take this time to come together. I know that the mission that we're on may seem dire at times. Being down here can be difficult. I know some of us have had some personal struggles that we have been through, and I know that amongst us there are bickering amongst the ranks and different segregated populaces within this own group. So perhaps for today, however time works down here exactly, whatever it is, we can put that aside and enjoy each other's company peacefully and use these birthdays and this celebration as a chance to fortify some bonds and come together. We're
Aye,
happy to be
hear, hear.
traveling with all of you.
That we are, lads and lasses.
Give me a persuasion check at advantage.
That was pretty good.
Oh, please.
Yeah, Weller might be the
Please.
MVP.
Please don't embarrass me.
I'll Bardic Inspire him.
Yeah,
It's
we're
not
good,
even
we're good, we're
necessary. As you get a little tap of your drum to try to help with the inspiration. A few of the gnomes actually pull out some instruments of their own, and some of the dwarves too. Is like there might be some bagpipe-like instruments that are quickly brought out. Oh, I did not think I'd have a chance to use this, but when in the Underdark, I suppose.
Aye.
So, very shortly after Weller's good talk with the group, Dusk is going to pass right by him with a plate full of bread, like he's serving or giving it out. And as he does so, he's going to say, "It was my birthday last week," and he'll just keep walking.
Damn it.
Oh my god.
Oh man, Weller's gonna have to get a day planner.
Making everyone comfortable. That's
Everybody line up. Give me your birthdays.
There's like
And he goes
30
to
of them.
hand Weller a piece of bread, but then puts that one back and goes, "No, this one is for you."
Why can't I have the first one?
Because this one's for you.
extra.
What did you do
sweet.
to it?
It's very sweet.
I have no reason not to trust you, Dusk. We've been through so much. Thank you.
Well, as semi-birthday celebrations commence, and there is more mingling involved amongst the people here. Eandro would saunter up to Casmus. Hey, Casmus, right?
Yep. What can I do for you?
Eandro, remember we talked about it. Got the red shirt on. You guys always remembered me. Did you guys make a cake for Primwin?
made a cake for the whole group. We didn't really have enough supplies to make cakes.
You think you could put in a word? I know cat guy Dusk Thunder. I don't remember which one he prefers, but he's the one who baked all this, right?
Yeah, he's the cook. You probably should talk to him about it.
I'm talking to you.
I don't know anything about cooking, Joe. So as much as I'd like to help, he's the one that we probably should talk to about.
Yeah, but
that
you're
kind of
like
stuff.
buddies with him, right?
Yeah,
Part
I
of
mean,
those like
you know.
upper echelon. So you just like I talk to you, you talk to him. I don't want to break any
Oh,
chains
yeah.
of command,
I could go talk to him if you want me to.
Yeah, just get like a
But
little,
we'll see.
little extra cake. He really likes chocolate.
Oh God, I don't know where we're gonna find chocolate down here unless you have some of your supplies.
A lot of our stuff got washed away. I don't even remember that flood. That was pretty rough. I've been eating a lot of crappy mushrooms lately, but just throwing it out there. I mean, if you can, it'd be like what do they call it? Icing on the cake. And also, his favorite song is the Happy Birthday song. So if we could get that worked in, that'd be great.
All right, I'll let Callan know if he can play that with the dwarves and the gnomes.
Yeah, like the whole like get everyone on board kind of thing, like the candles, the whole nine.
All right.
Cool. And he gives you a big pat on the back. I knew I could count on you.
All right, then Caspus would go see if Dusk can do anything with chocolate. Anything, if they can find some in someone's supply.
Well,
You're asking Dusk to prepare a chocolate cake?
So something with chocolate. He said chocolate cake, but Caspus would tell you anything that has to do chocolate if they can find any. And
there are
supplies.
a couple dozen people here, so maybe someone has some form of chocolate.
Good news is there might be a fungus
That
actually
tastes just
tastes
like chocolate.
Or you might be able to find a fungus. That is true.
Yeah.
So there's two different routes you could go if you're looking and willing to do something with chocolate amidst the birthday celebrations.
So when Dusk is asked to prepare a chocolate cake, he has a look on his face, the same look that someone would have, let's say, if you give them a nail and ask them to build a building.
So you're saying there's a chance?
He says, provide the chocolate and I will make something.
All right.
All right, then. Gonna try to find someone's ask around the other groups, not the Zentarum, to see if anyone's got chocolate or something.
Okay.
Really bad.
Okay, talking around, trying to quickly find some chocolate amongst the troops here. I'll need a persuasion check. To try and see if anyone is holding out on some chocolate. With a 20. Eventually, one of the gnomes got a big scar across his eye, and the other one kind of glows green in the dark as he looks up at you. Oh yeah, I've got some chocolate. Enigma's always got chocolates for those who, friends. As this is Enigma.
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 Oh, I like on the retinue. No last name. Just
Yeah, his name is just
Enigma.
Enigma.
He's like, share. Okay.
Yeah.
How did he get that name? We don't know. It's a
Yeah,
mystery.
No one knows.
It's an enigma. Yeah, I got. Do you want the bark or do you want? I do have some a bit of the chips or the nibs, or do you want the good stuff?
The best one you.
I've got chocolate liqueur as well.
Oh God, I mean, I guess just the bar would work for Dusk to make something out of it.
What do I
Probably
get out
helps
of
it.
this?
What do you want?
Well, you got to put something on the table, right?
Yeah, just tell me what you want in exchange for it.
What are you putting on the table?
I don't really know what I could offer him in exchange for the chocolate.
Chocolate's pretty hard to find down here, mate.
It is.
Yep, and I've got probably the last little bit you'll find for miles and miles. Or even kilometers if we're using that kind of system.
I just like to imagine that he wants something that someone else has, and we've gone full like video game RPG fetch quest.
Right.
Yeah, because I don't really have anything that
Wouldn't be the
could
first
be as
time.
valuable.
Do you have any money?
I got 100 gold. I mean, I can give you about 100
Hey,
gold if you're.
You've got 100. Yeah, I'll give you a chocolate bar
Jesus.
for 100 gold. That sounds like you're getting
All
off
right.
with a steal.
I mean, it's probably pretty valuable down here. So yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
this
there you go.
chocolate's worth more, 5 times its weight in gold, apparently.
That's fine. I don't care about the money too much. So he would give him a little bag with 100 gold in it.
And he'll hand you 3 chocolate bars. Hey, there you go. Good doing business, mate. Hey, if you want the liqueur or any of the good stuff with the nibs, you just let me know. This is... You're one of the good ones, ain't you?
I try to be.
And he'll hand you 3 chocolate bars. Wrapped in paper.
Yes, it's gonna go back and end up to Dusk. Think you can make something with those?
3 chocolate bars.
Fine. Dusk is going to, well, you know, Dusk is going to start preparing. What he's going to do this time is obviously this isn't going to be enough to go around.
Yeah.
So he's going to take some of the remaining mix from the bread and he's going to basically turn it, even though this world doesn't have a frame of reference for this, into a chocolate Swiss roll.
Yeah.
And he's going to use some sort of, you know, creamy filling that, once again, you don't need to know where this came
They
from.
call it the chocolate luskin.
And
We
work in
kinda
some of
need
the
to know where that comes
sweetener
from,
and
to be
all
fair.
that, and put that together and start it baking off.
Give me
And while it's
Go ahead.
While it's baking, he's going to walk about 30 feet up on the wall and get on a ledge so no one can find him to cook anything else.
Okay. Just as he's watching it cook.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Give me a. I'm gonna say for this one, having to do a little more improvisation, less planning. I'm gonna say give me an intelligence check at advantage. Unless you have a
Not good.
nature skill.
I don't have nature. I have survival, self-perception. Yeah, nothing else that's really applicable.
We'll say give me a nature check at advantage.
It's the same as the intelligence.
I know.
Oh, a nat 20, which becomes a 19.
A nat 20.
Ooh.
The aroma of chocolate starts to fill the air, and it's just this. This is fancy shit. It's like compared to the lumpy blue gray bread cake stuff, this is like this perfect roll with just this like. Or you go ahead and tell me what it looks like. Yeah.
When it comes out, Dusk is going to look back to the cake,
Cut it in half.
look around, and mess it up a little bit.
Just to make sure it doesn't look 10
Yes.
times better. Because it
Yes.
does. This thing came out perfectly, especially given the like quote unquote oven that you are baking it in.
Well, every week he had to make one of these for his very ultra needy abbot. So,
There you go.
you know,
After the cake is done, does Casmus
he's going to walk up to Casmus and hand it to him.
Got a cake, Casmus.
Cat's gonna go and bring it back to Yanjo
I'm going back to my ledge.
for him to.
Oh, that's sweet. No, keep it hidden. You got any like sort of candles or anything? We lost all of our supplies, so we need to and make sure we all sing happy birthday too. That's his favorite song. So it's
sure,
kind
I'll-
of important.
All right, I'll for the song. I'll go talk to Callan.
Okay.
But Casmus would just take out. He's got an incense kit, so he's just take out like sticks from the incense kit and stick
What-
them in the cake.
Tell me this: what scent of incense do you have?
What's
Yes.
he bought them in? I would say like lavender, some kind
Ooh,
of thing.
lavender incense. That goes good with chocolate. Yeah.
And he would put them in, and he would light them up.
How many sticks of incense are you using?
I mean, probably like 3 or 4 he would put in, since the cake's probably not that big.
You would estimate this guy is somewhere between 20 and 50.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know how much incense would be in one kit. So I mean, I probably can't really put like.
We don't need to
like-
permeate the cave that we're having this party with a heavy
Yeah,
scent
exactly.
of lavender.
Exactly. So probably like three to 4. Like
Okay, we'll
just
do
so
one
there's
one
a-
for each approximate year, maybe. Okay, yeah, you get some incense sticks and you just stick them on top of the cake. And then
Then he's gonna leave it to the Yanjo, see if he can hide it, and then he's gonna tell him that he's.
oh no, just put it like in the center, right? I'm not good at this stuff. I just wanted like to let you know you do whatever you guys gonna do, right?
All right. He's gonna go to Callan with the cake so that he can.
Cal's just playing with
Come
the
on,
band. I'm sitting here
Someone
like,
hide it. Someone hide it. He's like, you think?
what are you doing, lad?
You think you can with the gnomes and the dwarves? You think you can play a happy birthday song for one of his entire?
Aye, we can totally play Happy Birthday. It'll be done. Lads, we're going to play Happy Birthday now. Ready? Sing loudly and
right
proud.
now? Wait, what? The underdog version, or are we doing the Eastern Surface version?
Any other? Is there a difference?
We'll do the top side one. I think he's human.
Aye, yeah, we know that one.
All right, let's do it, lads.
What's his name?
Happy birthday.
What
got a blank.
are we doing it for the Elvia Saver?
No, we're doing it for. We need to do one
I mean,
for
we're
Haven.
doing it. We're doing for.
Say
I mean,
both
I
names.
guess- I guess we're doing for both of them. So.
How do you pronounce it? It's Pier.
Primwin.
Right, Prim.
Primwin
Hawk
Hulk.
and
Elvia
Primwin
Saver
and-
and
All right.
Primwin
Yes.
Hulk.
All right, we will sing to both. Happy birthday to both of them.
Don't forget Dusk. His birthday was last week.
And Dusk. So we'll do the whole thing. like happy birthday to
To
you.
you.
And I'll sing loudly. All right, lads, together. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday,
Birthday.
Helvius
dear
Helvius, Primwin, and
Dusk.
Does
Happy birthday to you.
happy birthday. Yeah.
I'm trying to keep everyone in tune.
Give me-
You probably failed.
Oh.
You probably failed royally.
give me a performance check.
I haven't
With a
rolled over
12.
a 4 yet tonight.
It is. No one knows what name to say, so Hilvius Haver would be the loudest of names, but you'd be like everyone trips over the name. And where's the cake?
And Gus was saying, and he would having light up the candle. He probably would go to Primwin and tell him to snuff them out. Since the cake was for him, because Elvis got the
Oh, you guys shouldn't have. This all for me? But I heard a lot of names in that song. Who else's birthday is it?
Well, if you're so inclined to.
It's
Share it.
Hilvius's, right?
Hilvius,
It's
yes,
Hilvius,
and
then.
apparently Dusk's birthday was last week.
Oh, the
Yeah,
cat
but
guy. Yeah, where's he at?
Yeah. He's up there on that wall. I don't think he wants anyone to ask him to cook anymore.
Oh, well, there's 3. Lavender candles? We should
That's
all
all I
blow
have.
one out.
You
can
should
blow off
all
one of them.
blow one out.
There's 3 of us.
okay.
How-
We can do that.
How perfect.
As they're burning down. Dusk, get down here, lad. You need to blow out your
Oh.
candle.
So you see, you look up to the ledge. You see Dusk's hands come out, and Dusk claps them sharply, and one of the 3 candles goes out, and you see his hands go back up to the ledge.
To be fair, I was expecting claws, so that's more impressive.
Yeah.
Oh, is that cheating?
No,
No, be like,
really.
I don't
No,
know,
that-
but this is really nice, guys.
It counts in his own special way.
As they'll each close their eyes and blow out the incense, which continues to burn as incense
That's how
does.
incense works.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
As
Well,
the
that's the
smoke
idea-
starts
that's
to
the idea.
fill the air around of lavender in the cave. As
Hey, chocolate and lavender are good together.
they are.
I'm so
They
glad we
absolutely
didn't
are.
do 30 to 50.
Right? It worked out perfectly. As merriment is had pretty well throughout the night. There are some complaints about the birthday song. Some of the gnomes don't know the Surface birthday song very well, so they were seemed like the British one, or I don't know if there's different birthday songs everywhere. So there's some complaints about the birthday song.
Yep.
And all of the dwarves are giving Callan shit about that kiln that he made, the fire pit. You should have just asked us for help. You know, we're a couple of us are good stonemasons from back up top.
They're doing the dad thing where they've got their arms
Yep.
crossed and they're walking
Yeah,
around
yeah.
kicking a few of the rocks judgingly.
Oh, that one just falls right over.
It's not a good kiln.
You could have put some
Trying to keep the
metal
secret.
spokes in there for a grate or some sort of grill. Then we could get some meat on there. Grilling some mushrooms. That's not bad.
That's a good idea.
A grilled bull, that could be good too.
I'm much better at killing things and singing songs about them than I am at making kilns. As a miner by trade.
Hey, that's true. Yeah, but You could have, you know, given us better instructions on the happy birthday song. I didn't realize the rhythm was in that tempo. I don't know, music names and words as well. So, tempo, key.
My fault, Sled. Don't worry, I have a hand keg. Don't worry, we'll make it up. And I'll grab my last hand keg of alcohol that I brought with me and I'll just give it to the lads so they shut up and drink. I was like,
They're gonna give you more shit about it.
Oh, I know.
Because they're gonna
They
get
probably are.
get drunk about it. As very much, absolutely, I imagine that dad thing where there's, oh yeah, he should have used this stone, but I would have gone with a different technique here, where you see that
You don't even
there.
have the flat side of that one turned in. Oh, yeah.
Aye.
But they'll definitely be
Next-
giving you like trying to essentially give you lessons like in their own way, essentially trying to mansplain kilns and ovens to you.
I'll just look at the earth elemental. Yeah. I'll pat it on the side. It'll be alright.
It will subtly like flip a couple of the stones over as the dwarves are pointing out. It's grinding of rock. It tries to fix the mistakes. But, you know, some of the dwarves will fix it up so they can cook some, like, mushrooms and stuff on it, because there's plenty of good mushrooms to eat in this varietal cavern here.
Aye. Grilled mushrooms and cake and bread. And mead. Because Callan's like, no good deed, no good deed.
But Hilvius and Primwin are both very thankful for the events of the evening. And is there anything else you'd like to do for this birthday celebration?
I'd like to summon Fergus.
Okay.
And Fergus comes out and he's got these giant wings on him.
A winged
Right.
goat.
So which one of you wants to ride first?
We got pony rides at this birthday? Dude, you just amped it up.
Yep. They'll both kind of like look at each other. Primwin.
Right.
Can we both go? And he'll be like, yeah, we can both go on the same time, right?
Aye, I
Is
don't
it
think
like,
you both
is
weigh
there
as much as me.
a cart?
No, you're gonna ride on its back, see? Now Fergus, you be nice and fly him around. And Dusk, you get a ride too. It's your birthday.
A few rocks come crumbling off the ledge.
Skitters away
Right.
further into the darkness.
We'll see you shortly then. I guess you two want to go together. Alright. Fergus, take them for a nice little spin. Till they're tired of it, and then come back here. And I'll pat it.
Fergus just spins in place.
No.
I'm just joking.
They want to
Yeah.
fly.
Yeah, Fergus will gallop off or strut. I don't know. Do goats? Rams gallop?
Yeah.
Trot?
Gallop.
Canter?
Yeah.
Either way,
Something like
it'll take a couple of steps as it starts to fly into the air majestically through the tunnels of caves and winding passages, as it will take them for a good ride. And other people will be like, hey, I want to try. And all of the gnomes are like, no, we're better on the ground. You don't want to go flying through. It does look fun though. Oh no, I lose all of my blue cap bread. Because the gnomes are very familiar with the blue cap bread.
Blue crap bread.
But
Yeah,
absolutely,
yeah.
some turns would be had riding Fergus through the caves and tunnels around the birthday cavern.
I have a question.
Yeah.
What
want a turn?
is great? Yeah, Weller wants a turn. What is Grazalax doing during the celebrations?
Absolutely. Grazalax is keenly observing every moment. And, you know what? Give me an insight check. With a 19. For a brief moment there during the happy birthday song, you could have sworn you all heard Grazlax's voice in undertone, like in your own head. Just for the briefest bit. But he does seem like he's almost like taking notes of like, oh, this is how you do this. Like he's taking not a recounting of it, more any facts that he could intake from it. He's not really mingling so much.
Yeah.
I would say definitely Slatus, Vidir, and Amaryth are... Slatus would at least be picking his brain. Because he's an Underdark. Well, and Slatus loves the Underdark. As well as... they probably have something in common. Where Amaryth is probably gone for most of the celebration helping Fungi with the bullet. As it's having to be babysat in another cave. Otherwise, it would have terrorized this entire event. Possibly.
Interesting that Grazalax isn't picking his brain. Did everyone get the joke? Weller's gonna... It's always funnier when you call your own joke out, right? That's how comedy works.
Yeah.
I have seen this to be true.
Thank you.
100%.
Weller's gonna grab a whatever small slice, perhaps, of either of the cakes remain, and
The chocolate cake is devoured rapidly.
That makes sense. Even like I said, if it crumbs, small
Like
slice,
they are
I don't
raving about it. Anyone who got a piece, and other people are like, "Oh, I didn't get any of that."
Grazalax, I'm sure, it probably isn't interested in cake, but just to keep images up, Weller will shoulder up to him and offer him a slice.
Oh.
And say, listen, we know you tried. We know it wasn't your fault. So, I just didn't want you to feel alienated or anything like that. We're happy to have you here.
Do appreciate that. You'll hear in your head as he almost mutters something out of his beak, but it doesn't come out right, and you don't understand it for a second. He's like, I'm sorry. I do understand we are all in this endeavor together. There will be precarious times, precarious caverns. Mistakes will be made. They say, I have heard the term, eggs must be broken in order to make an egg sandwich.
Yes. I've heard a similar term. But
My knowledge on surface interactions are limited, so this is an illuminating experience. Though I do fear it is wasted time. I hope it is not.
it is time that perhaps we could use to advance towards our overarching goal. Yes, I'll grant you that, but it is also never a waste of time to help the men and women bond that are under our leadership. A closer knit group of arms is certainly better than one that is constantly squabbling amongst themselves. So, while we may have to take a break and have this little celebration, and tomorrow we will strike out and things will undoubtedly be terrible again, at least they'll be able to face tomorrow, maybe feeling a little bit closer and more connected with each other. And going back to your egg analogy, that is our job, is to protect the
break.
eggs.
Oh,
No, not break. Nope. Gotta let me get there. It's to protect the eggs as best we can.
I see. That is quite different from what I've seen other communities do with theirs. Though, as I said, I am more limited in my learnings on the surface. Most drow society is sneaking and conniving and forcing those underfoot, whereas the deep dwarf society, from what I've seen, is mostly oppression, keeping those in power, and those under it in some form of servitude, as if they are lesser. It is interesting that it is not done the same everywhere. Refreshing, even.
Well, there's another side to every coin when you stop and think about it. As you say, drow sneaking about and being infamous for our deception. We did keep this a secret from Hilvius and from Primwin, even from ourselves.
Its eyes kind of widen as you say that. I see.
It's just a matter of using the same skill set for good reasons or nefarious reasons.
Is the surprise a large part of the celebration? Or important?
Not all the time, but it does make more of an impact, especially for those that...
They do not want to know they will be the subject of others' attention for an extended period of time.
Some people may feign like they do, but secretly they enjoy it as well.
That is an odd enjoyment. I suppose it would be something like a thrill.
Right.
Keeping them on a pedestal. So you trick them into believing that they are superior for a day.
Well, call it a trick if you will, but we like to believe that for this day they are superior.
So you believe you are inferior on this day to them?
We don't necessarily believe that, but we pretend it to be true in order to elevate them, lifting others up and all.
This illusion of a birthday. Is it not like a spawn?
Yes. Do you not know the day that you were born? I have to be honest, I'm not quite sure how mind flayers are birthed.
Time alters differently for our minds than yours as we pursue things in a different sort of line of time.
Makes
I
sense.
suppose I do remember opening my eyes anew. The tadpole. Am I still that tadpole? I don't think so. You have given me much to ponder on.
And you've done the same.
As he will take the slice of bread cake and you would see it just rise up from the small stone plate, I'm assuming that it was on. And as he inspects it, it spins around in the air. Two of his tentacles would writhe and reach out to grab it. As it wraps around the cake, and he will eat it.
Alright.
You'll hear some, like, it sounds almost like knocking on wood or clattering as his beak underneath the tentacles starts to clatter and chomp down. That is unusual.
And Weller will nod at him and kind of slap him on the shoulder and start returning to the party.
Is there anything else anyone would like to do during the festivities? There's ram rides? That sounds...
Ramrods.
Ramrods.
Ramrods!
Ramrods.
Ramrod!
There's ramrod. Ramrods? There's small firework displays. Any other...
Dwarves are
Yeah,
grilling.
dwarves
We're
are
having
gonna
a
be
grill out.
having a grill out is like, yeah, they get their dad on and they fix the kiln to their liking, and they're all like, no, that one's not, you should flip it. You're gonna want to flip that one. Hey,
got
I
what?
know when to flip it.
5 of them. 5 dads
Yep.
arguing
Yeah.
over how to bust the grill.
Five dads arguing, so they just like change who's in charge
Yep.
periodically.
As none of them get to cook their own food their way.
What is the what's the shield guardian doing? Is he doing anything cool? He looks cool.
He's
gotta
just
be doing
he's
something
just looking
right?
cool. He's a statue. He's a
Alright.
he's a robot. He'll probably honestly be.
That's where the
following-
banner is. We hung the banner like across him, like
There
from
you
shoulder
go.
to
And,
shoulder.
and
Yeah.
he'll be like helping, making sure that everything is still
Yeah.
staying up throughout the party, just kind of
All right.
wandering through, and then keeping an eye on the exit caves, making sure. Probably the occasional scaring of smaller but fierce creatures. You might hear the occasional thud as it slams a brick up against the wall and disappears into the darkness. Or other spiders, like you might hear a crunching of a spider in the distance, and some of the gnomes will be like, "Alright, that's dinner! Add it to the shrooms!" So he'll be keeping sentry for sure. Or
Alright.
they will be.
So,
It will be.
anybody else we left out? I think it's everyone.
Yeah. But as the merriment is had and celebrations start to die down through the night, you all get a good night's sleep. There is some bonding that you wouldn't have expected between some of these groups, and there is a new morning ahead as everyone realizes, oh, that's right, we're doing an Underdark travel as the lightless dawn greets everyone once more. That's where we're going to take our
Back to
little
happy
5-10 minute break,
music.
folks, as we are going back to the regularly scheduled programming of Dark Tunnels instead of Merriment,
Bring back the happy music.
as it is so far away now. And still almost hear it every time you look backwards In the following days, you just look back and remember that time, that one time, that nobody died, and everybody was not in a bad mood.
Everybody was happy.
But we'll remember that one for a while, folks. So we're gonna take our break here. So stay tuned, stick around. We'll be back in a few, and see you in a few.
See you shortly. Is it going to be cute?
All right,
No.
folks. No, it's not going to be cute. But welcome back to it. Spoiler alert, we're in the Underdark. But last we left off, our troop took a little bit of a break from the dour and dreariness that is these dark caves, and had a little bit of a birthday celebration, kind of a triple birthday celebration for two of your retinue, Primwin Hulk and crap, I already forgot her name.
Obvious.
Hilvius Haver and Dusk. Having the celebration commencing was enjoyed by everyone. Even your accompanying Mind Flare, Grazlax, was there to, at the very least, learn something about your society and your birthday celebrations, but still have a road ahead of you till you get to Graven Hollow. And continuing along the path into these caves of deepening darkness, as you're going through odd crystal-covered caverns and multicolored stones lining the walls, over the next few days, turn into about a week, the walls start changing to various colorations and patterns all throughout, cracks of just light, sourceless, cracks spewing out darkness. You would notice in the last day or so after traversing through these caverns a couple of things. Certain magics seem to be affected differently. Some to the point where they don't work at all. Even Callan's steed would occasionally flicker in and out of existence, as if it had been dispelled for a brief moment.
I won't be flying on it then.
It's more tunnels, so you're not really having to fly here. But the worst part of all is when you look down at your ring that is showing your navigation. It would also flicker on and off, pointing and pinging in a direction and then not. As the tunnel's lights themselves and the colors shift and change. Sometimes what seems like a steep climb quickly turns into a gravitational shift and you're actually going downwards when you are climbing up. Things are strange in these caverns that are suffused and filled with the Pharazes. And pressing on, you, one by one, would notice it is just the 5 of you. In this maze of Pharazes tunnels. Your ring, unable to guide you, as it spins in all sorts of different directions. What are you doing? As you are... Go with this one, yeah.
So we lost the rest of the group.
Yep. As you are more or less find yourself being lost in this cave that twists and turns, goes up and down. Gravity, again, shifts in different times and manners, sometimes for one person. You'll come to an intersection where at one moment, Casmus is standing on the floor. Weller, standing on the ceiling, like not but 15 feet above him.
This isn't good, lads. I'm gonna stomp my foot and activate Tremor Sense. Try to get a feel for the caverns.
Give me a perception check as you try and get a feel for the caves in your immediate vicinity. 12. There's nothing tricky about these caves. They do... It's almost like a net. Goes in all directions. Not quite a cube, but a 3-dimensional net to go in multitudes of directions. There's pathways going here and there. There's nothing besides you guys around. You don't sense any of your retinue. It's just you 5.
There seems to be more at work here than simply the Pharazes. Does Yezebo and I have any familiarity with caves like this? Have we heard of caves like this?
You can give me a history check. Or nature. Your call. Yes. In areas where the Pharazes is so infused, especially with magic corruption at hand, that this 100% makes sense. You've heard tale of people getting lost in such caves. Some are lost in them for so long that they perish. Others are lost in there for longer lengths of time than they anticipate, come out fine, as if not a day had passed. Others still come out with, and probably the most common, is this horrible, like, radiation sickness that occurs to people if they spend too long in these kind of caves. Magnets don't work. Magic often seems to do the opposite of what you intend it to do. Reality shifts. It's chaos.
This place seems to be heavily affected by the Ferris dust. Callan, I know you haven't had a lot of experience with it. I would caution you against any sort of magic use.
Alright, should I send Fergus away then?
Might be beneficial. I don't know how he would react here. And I would say that it seems as if time is of the essence. The longer that we're in here, the more afflicted we'll become.
Right, so we need to find a way out. And fast.
Yes.
And we lost our group we're traveling with as well.
Weller will, as they're walking, begin making marks on the cave walls.
Nice, smart lad.
What sort of markings?
Just lines with his maul to serve as an indication that if it is indeed a maze, we've been here down this path before, or if we need to in the future guide the retinue through this,
Okay.
we can at least
Got
communicate
a
to them
path.
to follow the marks. Yeah.
Okay. So Weller
And
was
kind of
here.
if they're and kind of as we're winding, if we end back up on where the marks are after, let's say there's a branching path to the left and right, we went left and it ended up doing us in a circle, I would do another hash mark to make like an X saying, hey,
Okay.
that's not the way.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll say if you start traversing, the logic of these caves isn't that they are maze-like. I mean, if you make 2-3 lefts, you'll probably end up in a semblance of where you were previously. So it's not... Caves themselves don't shift. There might be a time where, like, if you make 2 lefts and, like, the cave seems to twist and turn, and you make a 3rd left, you're on the ceiling of the same cave. But
as far as navigation goes, it
As far
adheres
as-
to normal navigation
as far
rules.
as regular walking here and there, it adheres to directional sense. It's just finding that way out.
Okay.
The
I would
previous-
also advise the group to make note of those changes, perhaps tunnels that do invert gravity where we're on the ceiling, and just keep in mind that we might be able to use that to our advantage if we were to get in contact. It would be hopefully it would be just as disorienting for anyone that we may have to fight as it would be for us. But if we know it's coming, for example, if we cross into a tunnel that does invert us and now we're dancing on the ceiling like Lionel Richie and the Commodores,
Is that a bad
they
down
may
here?
yeah. It's a well-known bard in his troop.
Mhm.
We would be able to anticipate that at least, and it might throw them off kilter a bit.
Out of curiosity, does it help if I close my eyes while I'm walking? Does it change anything?
No.
Callan walks into a wall.
Yeah.
Well, no.
It's
Tremor
interesting.
sense keeps me
That's
from
true.
seeing the wall.
Oh, there you go. That's true.
That's why I'm
you
basically
can-
just- yeah.
It doesn't help. It doesn't hurt. The closure. I mean, for you, it doesn't hurt. I mean, you won't see things that are flying, but there's
Right.
nothing flying.
Right, so how does one get out of these places?
With luck, I suppose.
Well, luck, a bit of sheer brute force of just trying all the options, or if anyone is a gifted navigator or has anything they would like to toss into the ring. We don't see any like water, no currents to track.
Give me a survival check if you're looking, or a perception check because you're listening for water.
A perceivable.
Yeah. With a 14.
Consistent.
You do hear some water coming from not too far away.
Well, I would go and check out the water, see if there's a current.
It's a small spring that trails along the wall, as if gravity is keeping it along the wall.
Okay.
So it's
Doesn't appear to be
flowing along. It's just a small stream of crystal blue water that would occasionally shimmer with sparkling light.
Does that seem unusual to me?
Yes.
Hmm.
Not the water
Oh,
itself,
but-
just that it's on the wall.
Oh, on the wall. Yeah,
And-
yeah, I got you. Okay.
And it's sparkling, like, with light.
If we follow the water, it'll have to lead to a source, right? I assume it won't stay on the wall forever.
It's a small spring that's flowing out of the wall, so that is the source.
Oh. That doesn't help.
There goes that idea.
Right.
You were on the same wavelength.
Yeah, Alright, a way out.
Would the stone golem, in his ability to go underground, be advantageous to us? Calvin, I know you've probably
Well,
spent most time with him.
But if the magic's weird, it'll just cut him out.
Yeah,
It'd be like Fergus. The same problem we were having with Fergus.
fair.
Yeah.
That doesn't help us. None of your navigators by chance, are you?
No, not really. Have the worst sense of navigation, especially in caverns.
Right.
Isn't Dusk a gifted cartographer? Didn't we discover that?
He makes maps.
He makes maps, but I would think he has to have some innate navigational ability, or he's just a very good scribe.
I mean, he might be able to map our way out of here. If we're doubling back at all.
That's true. You could at least keep track of the path that we've taken and the path that we've been.
Dusk looks skeptical, but he'll reach into his pack and pull out his cartographer's kit,
Okay.
and he'll start. I assume the compass in it's useless, but
Compass is useless.
he'll start more carefully mapping their course,
Okay.
including notations of unusual directions.
Okay. The unusual directions would make 0 sense.
Right.
But the caves themselves, they're caves. There's not really a pattern to them, but they intersect here and there and go up and down and all around.
Right. Are there any natural predators in these areas that we've heard of like this?
All of them. Just assume everything down here wants to kill you.
Or none of them.
Right. So don't
That's-
make any extra noise.
Crazy magic.
It helps with the tremor sense.
Someone might, just given our experience, might want to check the walls for any kind of watermarks, just so that we know whether these are going to
It
flood as well.
floods.
Oh, you did see the small stream.
Yeah.
And it does keep flowing into the darkness. And there would be crystals illuminating different places, so it's not like you're in complete darkness the entire time. It's this weird twilight of shifting colors and occasional sounds of like almost waning, like unfun noises. Like the crystals are almost resonating. And the
That's what I
rocks-
was thinking. Bouncing the sound off the crystal from my violin.
Hmm. Sort of an echolocation type thing.
Aye, it works something like that.
Well,
I'm gonna give it a shot.
Yeah.
I'll just play like a long, drawn-out chord and see if it resonates any particular direction.
sure. Give
'Cause
me
usually
a
if
give me a performance check. The 19. It does indeed seem to kind of find the right tone, that right pitch that resonates with these different crystals and rock formations that whir and almost shimmer in noise. It does seem to kind of be echoing in more specific directions.
Right. So now, do we follow that?
What about following the water out?
It would lead us back, I believe. But I don't know. We found the source of the spring as we traveled
I
forward.
would say by this point you have lost the water.
All right, then we
Would
need to
the-
follow the.
All right.
So you follow
Would
the noise?
stone-
Sorry,
I,
got to say again.
Would the stone speaker crystal be able to help us out? Like if I take it out and would be able to maybe show us a way that the compass wouldn't?
Quite possibly. I mean, you do at the moment. You're in this kind of passage, shifting lights, and Callan had just made this noise as he took out his violin, and it resonated with these crystals that kind of led in one direction. Are you wanting to follow that direction, or you wanted to do something else?
Follow the direction, but he would take out the stone speaker crystal and hold it, see if it's going to also show them like where to go.
Give me an insight check. As you try and perceive the stone speaker crystal, as the stones themselves are speaking to you in some weird
13.
made up stone language. And Callan, you're used to interpreting what the stones say back, and this is weird. It is like an alien language. Callan, not Callan. Casmus, roll me a D100. Please.
54.
Roll another D100.
One and 3.
As the stone speaker crystal would resonate with that same tone, but at a much faster frequency, like double time. And you can almost use that as somewhat of a divining rod as you're following this noise, and it resonates quicker, so you can almost follow it a lot quicker, as it takes some time to get in tune with the echoes of the violin. The stone speaker crystal does allow you to do this a little bit better. And I will ask for Dust to give me a survival check with advantage, as you are mapping this way. Trying to estimate where you came from and where you're headed.
$25.
Yeah. Roll me a D8, Dusk.
$8.
Okay.
8 is great.
You would happen upon the shield guardian just standing there by itself, as it seems confused with the crystal resonation and the magic around, but it is still active, and it instantly recognizes you guys, especially since Yezbo has the command control gem of the necklace. You would come upon your shield guardian.
Okay, that's both good and alarming.
Mm-hmm.
We have found a member of our retinue, but that also means everyone else is dispersed throughout this cave system.
Mm-hmm.
I
Okay. So, thoughts on maybe finding an open cavern and Callan, you playing some music to attract the others so that it echoes and they can find us?
mean, assuming that'll work, I don't mind it. I'll try and
I don't know if it'll work. It's just best
We're headed
idea
in
for
the
the
way.
moment.
we're heading in the way towards the crystals. I imagine if we can find a way out of there, we can always go back for others once we have a clear path marked.
Yeah.
Do they not work like that? Is there some sort of magic at play?
I don't know. I'm not the crystal guy. You got to talk to Casmus.
Yeah, you said not to worry about the crystal, but it seems to be doing the same thing that I'm doing. It seems to speak to the stones themselves.
It was given to us by the stone giants in the Grekelstoke.
So that would be a better version of what I'm doing.
Different.
If we can I harmonize to that specific crystal? Like, can
It's
I find the
essentially
frequency?
it went in tune with you. It's just a little.
Okay.
It's just somehow double timing it.
Not my
Okay.
tempo.
So I'm going to keep doing those long, drawn-out things, and we can follow the sound of the crystals.
Say in this space where the shield guardian is, there are no more crystals. It kind of takes you here. This is where it went.
All right. Is it a dead end?
It is not a dead end. It splits off into two different directions. One would be kind of this purple looking fungi, shelf fungi along the walls, and the other just be dark. The occasional glimmer of swirling light down both of them.
Dusk, you're probably the one of us with the most keen sense of smell. Is there anything you can decipher from the air? Is it still stagnant, fresh?
I suppose Dusk will sniff out and test the air. He's also going to look on the ground and see if he can determine the direction this shield guardian came from.
Give me a perception check.
Mm-hmm. 18.
An 18. I would like you to roll me a... You know what? Yes, but roll me a d6. Didn't get any rolls from you in a minute. The 6. You would get 2 scents in the air. One would be the subtle scent of chocolate. The other would be dust and mushrooms. Something the Blingden Stone infantry are often fond of eating mushrooms, and they do kind of carry a lingering scent of dust and stone. This kind of like clean, earthy smell. Kind of combined with the mushroom is like their natural odor. It's not bad smell, just so we're clear on that. They don't stink. They smell clean.
Sounds
Like
they
clean
stink.
fungus.
Yeah,
Washed mushroom smell.
penicillin.
It's like dirt.
They smell like clean dirt, as opposed to the weird metallic scent you're getting down, oddly enough, the fungal cavern.
All right, hold on. Say that again.
Which
You got chocolate down one path.
You got chocolate
down one path.
along
got-
with the scent of the Sverfneblins. Because it's just kind of like one note, like one of them does have chocolate on him. So you get the scent of the Sverfneblins down the darkened corridor that just has the occasional flickering of swirling light. And the other corridor, you get the almost like acrid, metallic battery smell.
Okay.
Down where the mushrooms are, oddly enough.
Okay. I smell. I can never say it.
Deep gnome.
The Missy Elliott.
Deep gnomes. That way. I think the Shield Guardian came from that way.
Right, so get to the gnomes.
Perhaps.
It certainly won't hurt reassembling the crew.
Aye. Well, let's go get them then. Don't want to leave the lads out there by themselves.
All right.
All right. As you follow down, following the scent out of here, you would start to see tracks. Mine tracks. Seem like they haven't been used in some time, some broken and disheveled, but they are present. And then you would start to see the little bit of, again, more of that purple shell fungus, but larger as the cave tunnel starts to widen and expand. And up ahead you would see the flicker of yellowish light. Hear the light discussion up ahead of gnomes. Can you hear wind almost howling? Occasional drips of water. As you can almost hear open space up ahead, a larger cavern. But at the moment you do also hear sounds of the gnomes speaking, overlapping each other. No, I said it was this way. Yeah, but
I'll call out.
didn't we come from that way?
Lads, stay where you're at. If you can hear us, stay right where you're at.
How are you?
It's Callan.
What's a Callan? You guys know
Oh
Callan?
man.
He's the freaking dwarf, you idiot. He's one of them, he's the guy that was playing the instrument. He didn't know the happy birthday song.
No, thank God.
Aye,
Oh,
all
right.
right.
Yep. That guy. Yep. He's got the beard. The one with the big... He was giving the rides out. Why didn't you say that? He's the ram. And as you kind of turn the corner, you can see all 12 of the gnomes sticking together as they've tied rope to each other. And it's a long, like a thread. Not really rope. Huh.
Aye.
Hey, there you are. Where'd everybody go? Everything's getting all wonky and upside down in this place.
As we go into this cavern, Weller's just going to try to like carve out a bit of like a G on the wall with like an arrow, just as a symbol of like, yep, this is where we found the gnomes.
Oh, we saw some of these writings. We went the other way. It's crazy
Right.
how that works.
Guess that was the intelligent thing to do.
Yeah, you never know. There might be some like minotaurs or something. It seems like a maze, right?
Right.
Aye.
That's the way
It
they want
does.
you to go. But that makes a lot of sense.
I don't know if minotaurs are putting directional markings in their own
Hey, the
maze.
treasure's down here. Come and get it. And the other one's like, yeah. And then they'll come out with their big axe and chop your head off.
I don't know. I feel like the minotaurs would just design the maze to naturally take you to where they wanted you to go.
Wait, did the minotaurs design the maze? Yeah, you didn't hear about this? No. I thought it was a witch or a wizard. It could be either or. Maybe they got the minotaurs. Who knows? As they start like arguing about like minotaurs and like who makes mazes and why. Another one like kind of pops them both in the head. Aye, we're here now. Let's get our heads in gear. We're here. There's fairs frickin' everywhere. Looks like you got the big metal guy. There's the Guardian of the Shields. Glad we found y'all.
Aye. We're glad we found you as well, lads. Everyone accounted for. Now we have to find the rest of them.
Yeah, you know, we stick together, so we're pretty good about that.
Good. You all get any extra rope?
Well, it's more of a string, but honestly, it hasn't done us any good, as it's literally just like a thread.
It's kept you all together.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. So, Vexel, you got any more of your thread left? I guess it was. I was gonna sew up my socks later. If we use all my thread, I can't do that. Hey, it'll be alright. I'll get some new thread. New socks? Eh? Surely they have socks at the library. I don't think they'll have socks at the library.
If they do, it's probably under S.
They all kind of look at you like, what?
It's a joke.
He's
A
saying it's
library.
under S, because socks.
Right.
That guy got it.
Oh. Alright, well, we're here now. Yeah. I mean, we're not going to lose each other in this mess. You guys are a bright bunch. We'll follow your lead.
Stick close, follow the markings.
Yeah, well, we could just be right by you.
So are we in the large cavern with the mine?
It sounds like it's coming up ahead. It's there.
Okay.
The tunnel is wider here, like maybe 20 or 30 feet wide. But there would still be that yellow glow in the distance.
What do you all say? Double back and go down the mushroom tunnel, see if any of our retinue's there, or continue towards the large cavern?
Well, everyone would be following the tracks, right? If they found the tracks, that's gonna lead out. Civilization uses tracks.
Aye.
Or the tracks could go further, depending on if it is in fact a mine.
Are you talking like the Minotaur made the tracks?
No,
Or
I'm
the
not
witch.
worried.
Yeah, or the wizard. I think you're both wrong. It was the Minotaurs that made them. You just said it.
Right. Let's get out of here and figure out how many others made it out, and then we can go back for them.
Hey, if it's a mine, this might be going up and it was getting something good.
So continue towards the cavern.
Aye.
Yeah, we heard some water up ahead.
Aye.
Oh. Water might. Would it be that? We'll have to check if it's that walled river again.
Wall River. You're getting
Yeah.
crazy,
Yeah.
mate.
No, he's right, lads. There was a stream up on the wall. It wouldn't. Gravity wouldn't let it descend. It was weird.
So it wasn't
I've not
a
seen it.
waterfall?
No.
It was a
water-
water wall.
Yes.
Yeah.
As all the gnomes kind of chuckle at that. Yeah, he got it. A water wall.
It was a bit of a
Anyway.
wonder.
Anyway, he's water wall.
We got there.
There's a lot of weird stuff happening down here.
Ah, it's the Fizz, mate. People will
Yeah.
drive you bonkers.
So a water stream on the wall is probably not out of shouldn't be out of the ordinary because we saw it.
Oh. We'll keep that in mind.
All right, man. I guess we should go towards that water sound then.
Oh, yeah.
As you traverse ahead, the walls expand exponentially. As you would notice, the sides of the tracks go down into darkness. As the tracks are almost like keeping the ground up, maybe like 5 or 10 feet wide. Of this just ravine, cliffs either side stretching down into darkness, seeing the occasional glimmer of crystal light from below. Pink mushrooms and purple mushrooms along some of the walls, and you can see massive orangish, yellowish, greenish, glowing crystals throughout. And it looks like a small waterfall up ahead, but it doesn't make that rushing water noise. It's just occasional trickle as the waterfall expands into this like almost mist expanding outward. The tracks would continue for a good minute or two. One side of the cavern is gone completely. The other side is a good 40 or 50 feet away from the ledge. Occasional columns of stone going up to a unsightly ceiling. Unsightly in that you can't see it. But as you approach, there's a massive break as some of the earth and tracks in front of you have shifted off to the side, as if from a pillar of stone rising up from the darkness. The track sits, and then maybe 50, 40 feet away, across the way, the track continues, as part of it has dissected off and been ripped from the rest of it.
Keep following the tracks.
We can't.
There's a break. As you say that,
Whatever.
a voice will call out as you hear a rumbling of stone. This you'll intend to cross, but how indeed, and why?
Do we see anything?
All you would see is kind of the flickering of the yellow light in this kind of pinkish, whitish fog swirling and drifting and descending beneath into the abyss.
I'm Callan Stonesong. Who are you?
I am Aljabar of the Stone. Why do you wish to cross?
I'm actually gonna look to Weller on this. Is it safe to tell them?
What are we telling them?
Why we want to cross?
Do we have a better option?
No.
Maybe we don't need to go into all the details of what we're doing.
But what we're looking for.
The
What are we looking
stones
for?
vibrate around your every word. Though I cannot hear you, I can tell you are whispering some sort of treachery, no doubt.
No treachery. Just didn't know how customs are done here. We seek Raven Hollow.
And what is the purpose of this Graven Hollow?
Eradication of all the demons down here. Send them back
Oh.
to the abyss from whence they came.
All right, so we're just telling them everything. Okay.
And why does that concern me? As you would see this rock start kind of clinging from beneath the abyss, from nearby pillars of stone, coalescing and swirling around as bits of crystals, also almost like a shawl or some sort of like epaulets upon this large individual humanoid made entirely of stone with yellow glowing piercing eyes, wielding a massive hammer made of gemstone. Feet unseen, as it's just a swirling mass of stone as they are floating above this abyss.
You dwell down here. I assume you don't want demons taking over the entire place.
I dwell in the earth, and the earth is everywhere, whether the demons want or are. They are no threat to me.
I've seen them destroying the stone itself. You're not worried about that.
They'll not come in my domain without falling into filthy. Do you wish to do the same?
No.
No. Wish to cross.
And what will you give me for your crossing? I sense many foots and feet trembling down that direction. Companions,
That they are. Traveling here to help us deal with the demons.
somehow they avoided trespassing. Yet you linger.
We got
Was not
lost
aware.
in the caverns behind us a little bit.
The Verges infuses and somehow empowers some of the stone, while sacrificing others is a fair price to some. My domain is still mine.
Aye, and I wouldn't have trespassed upon it had I known it was your domain. So, we'd like to cross, and you want payment of some sort.
That is correct. What sort of tribute will you give me?
Ain't got shit.
No, I got everything that I can willingly give.
You have
What treasures of the earth have you stolen?
We have not stolen anything. As Casmus is still holding the stone spear crystal in his hands.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. We're not thieves.
No. So I will give you 2 options for crossing. And as tribute for trespassing. For I am lenient. Unlike some of my brethren who would easily put any underfoot. Servitude for a year. And then you can go about your business. Or, unless you have something better to hand over for your transgressions against me. Even if unknowing. Ignorance is no excuse.
What exactly might you be interested in?
What exactly do you have to offer? I see you have a resonant crystal in your possession.
Indeed, we do.
That would be enough.
Not a chance.
Not a chance, you say?
We didn't take this. It was given
It was
to us.
gifted to us.
It was given to us as an accommodation for
It was
services
still
rendered.
taken from the earth. You would merely be giving it back. Transactional.
No.
You can take it up with those that gave it to us at Gracklestuck, if you would.
I have no issue with them, for they are not trespassing. Yet you are. So,
And
what do
even
you
still-
have to give to me? Servitude. Would be willing, and I would not take a thing from you.
I have a gem I can. As he would take out the Ember Spell gem. I have this gem I could offer instead.
Which one's the Amber Spell gem?
It's the one that this guy really wants.
Very rare. Yeah.
It's Ember Spell gem.
4th level.
Yeah.
This is good start. Okay. An imbued gem of magical power. This is most interesting. What else do you have? That you would be willing to trade for my leniency. I would like Yezebo, Callan, and Casmus to give me an Arcana check.
Arcana.
Oh, very good. Yezebo, you are uncertain what this is. However, Callan and Casmus, with your dealings with the plains, and Callan with your dealings with the earth, this is a Tao. This is a genie of the earth. Powerful entities.
Right. There are not many gems like this one, as I'm looking at the Amber Gem. It's a very rare item.
I am aware of its rarity.
And that's not enough to cross.
I merely wish to peruse my options. I did not say it was not enough. I did not say I was accepting. I did not say I was declining.
Right, most of us has have what's on our backs.
And I would be more than willing to take your backs as well.
I'm not
Or
willing to
the
give up.
backs of 12 creatures of the earth. As the Sverfner will like, no, you're not going to give us up, are you?
No,
No, that's
no.
Oh, good.
Guess what's to look at Callan and whisper the elemental jump, maybe.
no. Not offer it.
There's the only other thing that would be of value.
Dow enslaved creatures. I don't wish to enslave more. The Amber Gem is our offer.
And that is all you have to offer. No other
Aye.
gemstones or golden coins, things wrought from the earth. Your weapons you have forged, your armor you have stolen and made into something you claim to be your own. They are from the veins of mine.
You get the gem and 100 gold.
Well, you can give me a persuasion check. I'll give you advantage because the others have been talking as well. $100 coins and the gem of amber. I will say I am fond of amber, so you have me at a bit of a disadvantage already, inherently. Make it 500 coins and the amber gem. And then we-
200 and the gem. And if any of our other crew pass through, you allow them.
You'll counter my counteroffer with more leniency.
I counter your counter offer with more gold than I was initially offering.
Say 500 gold, the gem. And I will forgive any trespasses that happen in the next couple of days. From you or your companions, should they name you by name or description.
Or tell you about a birthday party. They're not great with names. These guys didn't even know who Callan was, and
I
Just-
didn't even know who
just-
the Stone Song was.
yeah, just work with me a little bit.
I will ask intruders for the next 2 days about a birthday celebration. And if they respond with such, for 500 gold and this amber gem, I will forgive the trespassing.
I wish I had 500 gold just to make this guy ask about a birthday for the next couple days. Hey, you, what do you know about their birthday?
Were you at the birthday celebration a few days ago?
Tell me how amazing it was.
Right, I don't think we have 500 gold between us.
I got 225. I can get you
Yeah,
about halfway
190.
there.
225, 190.
Not far off.
Anybody else?
Five more.
Any money?
I only got Oh yeah, throwing the silver in the bag of holding.
300
Oh,
silver.
maybe because you gave how many gold for the chocolate?
300
Yeah,
silver is
yeah.
30 gold.
Well, I mean, he probably still has.
55.
He probably still has the 100 gold that I gave him. So I
He
mean,
is right there.
yeah.
Dusk has 102.
I need
I think I-
55 more with the silver.
We got it. We're over it.
You're over it. So 225 plus 19. So who's giving what? Or
I'll
give
give
you
all
give
of
it all
my-
to it and give him a tip.
No, I don't know if we need to do that.
Dust
give
only
him-
has to give 55 for doing the 30 silver. Or 30 gold's worth of silver.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do all my 225.
Okay. Well, it would seem we have a deal. Are you sure I couldn't interest you in something more? Perhaps an offer of some assistance.
Yeah, like a
Or-
way out.
Oh. If you want my assistance, it will be more. Just keep that in mind. Should you have something to offer, I would be more than happy to assist you in endeavors as you'd see fit. You may think it over, but should you leave my domain, the deal will expire.
I have a question. I still have, unless I'm mistaken, 2 bars of mithril.
Sounds right. Or no, I think you used
Okay.
it for the hammer.
That's what I was curious about. I
That
couldn't
sounds
remember
right.
if I
That sound-
melted that
that's-
down.
I think you used it for the hammer. It's Splaticus
Okay, all right.
House Friendship.
We'll mark that off then, so I don't make that mistake again. I got a potion of fire breathing, a big wig, and that's it.
I figured I would ask. I'm not trying to tempt you with anything that you cannot afford. You may pass as you see fit. I will be here watching, and should you do any more misdeeds upon me, you will feel my wrath. Or we will barter again for something you are not willing to trade.
No, a crystal is out of the question.
I was not asking.
Do you not? I'm sorry if I missed this. Do you just not give a shit about what's going on down here and the fact that we're trying to stop it? That's just of no consequence to you.
That is a very good observation. No, I do not give a, as you call it, shit about
Okay.
what is going on with the demons. As I said, I am more than capable of putting many underfoot, as I already have. So worry about your own skin, less about my endeavors and my worries.
Okay.
As he kind of says that, you look around, you might see the occasional red glinting eye around. But they will not harm you unless I command it.
I'm gonna lean over to
Underfoot.
Weller. Think of it as Earth slaver.
Like
or
he
servitude.
enslaves things from the earth.
Anything.
Oh,
Anything I can.
so he can enslave the demons that we've come up across?
Probably not the princes or any of the greater demons, but definitely the lesser.
Well, I would ask him if he knows about the more major of the demons, but he seems kind of like an asshole troll running a bridge, so
That's 100% what he is.
guess he's not worried about it. Usually we get riddles, but
Right, we don't get riddles.
this guy just went straight to the money.
Yep.
It's like a state-run toll road.
wants
We forgot our
treasure.
Easy Pass.
Yeah, he wants treasure or slaves. Doesn't care which.
Well, as I said, you are free to pass. And I will ask any intruders if they have witnessed the birthday celebration which you have spoken so highly about. For the next few days, should we encounter any more intrusions and trespassings.
Just out of curiosity, humor me if you will, because he's not here to defend himself. How much would you give us for Fun Guy?
I do not know what a fungi is. Typical rate for a slave. Is it a humanoid?
Yes.
Yeah. Maybe more so in a past life. A little bit more fungal now.
Is he strong?
So strong. Strongest among us.
How old?
Ancient and wise, but also young and powerful.
This is a confusing combination.
Very much so. Just stay away from caverns, ledges of caverns around him.
As it looks around and there's ledges everywhere. I am not scared of ledges.
Oh, you haven't met Fun Guy.
Is he a slayer of ledges?
He's more of a pusher off of them.
So he would need his spirit broken. I can do this. 50 gold. Bring him here.
I'm just looking at Weller like, are you mad?
I will
I'm
break
not
his
really gonna give it
spirit,
to him.
and he will push no more, unless commanded to do so by me.
Okay.
One year, 50 gold. Then I give him back.
Alright.
Different
We'll file
condition,
that away.
but
We'll file that away. Thank you.
I am happy to offer or entertain offers, especially for servitude. Be happy that I am letting you cross so freely. If you need me,
We know
I'll
where to find you.
be watching. Just in this domain.
Oh,
Not for all eternity. I do it not. The earth sees all. No, I am not like that. If you knock on my door, I will be home.
Right, now the question is, do we go back and get the rest of the retinue?
He did tell you he felt numerous footsteps down
Coming this way.
in the other direction, across the way.
All right.
I'm gonna bring you this map for funsies. Because
In case it ended up going south.
yeah, it's just one of the random maps I have that may or may not ever get used. And here you go.
Mhm. Wibbly wobbly.
That's going to be a pain to get everyone across these.
As you have a flying ram that can transport people across one by one.
And we
I
got
mean,
like
luckily-
a disc, and we got levitates. And
Yeah, actually, yeah, we can do this pretty easily.
You can do it
There's no
pretty,
fun.
pretty easily. The shield golem or shield golem.
Shield
Shield's
Guardian.
guardian will take some finagling, but you can easily
Get the humanoids.
yes, and the Dow will watch over the entire thing.
and we got some rope.
All right.
Always
Who
have
wants
to
first
roll.
to ride across? I'll start.
The gnomes
Wait.
are not eager to be first.
Right. All right, lads. Up on it. Don't be scared. Fergus doesn't bite.
No, I rode him at the. I think I was the only one who rode him at the birthday, but there's the Earthman over there just floating, watching. It's weird.
Offer
Right.
the Earthman a ride. I mean, I know he already floats, but he might think it's cool.
No.
All right. The Earthman is on the move.
He's just like little flying around, like, oh, what's over here? Crunch, crunch. But easily enough as you traverse across this chasm, reuniting to the other side, following the tracks, leaving this Dow to his own devices.
Not happy about that, but
Enslaving demons, apparently.
I mean,
Yeah, and I bet he caught a fish this big.
He'll show you the demons. They're a good
I've
one,
got
too.
demons. I promise.
Yeah, they're not imaginary. They're just
They're in
somewhere else.
Canada.
They're just somewhere else right now. Yeah,
They're super hot.
for sure, for sure. Yeah, but no. As you continue on into this, following the tracks, the gnomes will be happy that you didn't sell them into slavery, as they've heard so many people do to their cousins and great grandparents, and it happens a lot to Severf Nebelin, unfortunately. So they are thankful for that. But up ahead, as you continue down this track, leads into a small, yet open, like I would say maybe like 10-foot high ceilings, but wide, maybe 60, 70 feet wide cavern filled with strange twisting mushrooms. Is this the right one? Yeah. As you would see all of your companions dancing. All of them. You would see the Zentarum, the Lord's Alliance, even the lizards, the riding lizards, all dancing. And to completely different beats. Chaotic, as fungi would walk in and witness the same thing. Hey, what's going on, guys?
I don't know. What
As,
the hell are you
as,
doing,
as
lad?
his bullet is just like behind him, he's kind of following him along. As he looks just as confused at the sight as you are. Of all of these people dancing. The veterans, Grazilax is even dancing. Slatus Vadir and Amarith dancing.
What the hell are you doing, lads?
As there's just this music, almost like the mushrooms in this space are acting as speakers.
That's what I was afraid of.
As there's this just kind of like lingering spores, creating this cool like strobe light effect throughout this cavern, as it's some weird underdark chill dance club, and you guys weren't invited, as you stumble upon their cool goth kid dance party. A little Thomas the Tank Engine playing in the background. But as you stumble into this scene, that's where we're going to end tonight, folks. So get our
That's a cliffhanger.
get our dance on next week, as we ended last week with going to a birthday party. This week we're going to a dance party. So stay tuned next week to see how the dancing goes.
It's certainly not like nefarious dancing whatsoever.
Underdark dance rave party thing.
Happens all the time down here.
All the time. Every time. But either way, thank you guys so much for watching. And join us next time to see the dance party to end all dance parties in the Underdark. Or non-dance party. We'll find out either way. But thank you for watching. We'll see you next
Thanks,
time.
Twitch.
Night,
Night,
Thank you.